Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this is a review of Tower of God, Episode 1, and if I sound a little abnormally pissed off today, guys, I'm sorry. I just had a very, very expensive Christmas present break. But anyway, Tower of God, it's basically about this boy named Bam, who is who who is who is desperate to see his sort of love interest Rachel one last time, after she has ascended to this legendary Tower of God, because the one thing Rachel wanted more than anything in the world was to see the stars. And and after all the years that Bam and Rachel had been together, Bam obviously tries to convince her not to go, and that he'll follow her until the day she dies. So but after Rachel sort of dissipates into these like rose petal things, this gate opens up and transports Bam to the actual entrance to the Tower of God, and this rabbit looking creature, Hardan, which is the keeper of the tower, basically tells Bam that Rachel may very well be at the top of the tower, but if Bam wants to continue to climb the tower to the top, he must first kill this sea monster. He must first avoid this sea monster and somehow break this black spear. And then all of a sudden, this princess named Yui, which happens to be the princess of this Jahab family, tells Bam that he's stupid, and then after Bam says, "I'm doing this no matter what," and a whole bunch of arguing ensues, Lady Yui, against the advice of her royal advisor, Evan, I think his name is, decides to lend Bam something that's very sacred to the Ja'ab family. The Black Mage, which is basically the sword. But before all this takes place, Princess Yui basically gives Bam this lecture about how he's a non-regular, which means he didn't open the gates to the Tower of God on his own, and that he doesn't seem to have any special hidden power. But Hardan, the keeper of the tower, says that this is a path that he's chosen. We must let him go through with it. And then Bam does something with the Black Mage that not even Princess Yui has been able to do. He convinces the spirit of the Black Mage to basically uh, show show her true form and, and, and basically destroy the 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 uh, the sea eel by basically abandoning Bam's fear of death, which is ultimately the answer to test number one. And when I say Bam is focused on seeing Rachel again, I mean this man is like laser-like focused. And then Princess Yui is upset because um, the black mage granted a non-regular her strength, but not a member of the Jihad royal family. And then, of course, Herdan basically says, I'm only in charge of guarding and keeping up with the Tower of God by direct order of the king. Um, so, uh, so, so after Bam breaks the black spear, he is basically transported to the second floor, where it basically becomes an elimination tournament where there's like 400 participants, and your goal is to cut that number in half exactly to 200 before time runs out. And yeah, guys, that's basically the first episode in a nutshell. This is something that I personally actually truly enjoy. I mean, some people have been saying that that Rachel's desire to see the stars, however beautiful they may be from the top of the tower, and that she would just leave Bam like that makes her uh, 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 kind of like an ass, especially since she saved Bam from being trapped somewhere. When he was younger. And one other thing that Bam gets accused of being in this episode is a very boring boy. But one thing's for sure, guys. Bam's intention is about the purest goal that I guess a story could ever have, because Bam didn't want the black mage's power to climb the tower. He just wanted the mage to help him see Rachel one more time. And and the spirit of the sword does tell Bam right before she drops him on the second floor that when you and Rachel eventually do meet again, some time will have passed, and she'll have her life without you for quite some time. And yeah, guys, Tower of God actually seems like a very interesting series, and I do look forward to seeing Bam's quest to be able to reach the top of the tower, and and uh, and a lot of people are also saying that her Don could be kind of like a bad guy, or like one of the main bosses. And that's one more thing about the first episode in general, I'll say as well. it did not give too much away. Like for the first time in a while, I guess the first episode provided just enough introduction to the basic premise, but still left a lot of things in mystery. You don't know what is really waiting at the top of the Tower of God. Right now, Bam doesn't know virtually anything about what a regular and non-regular is, except the fact that a princess of some royal family known as the Jihads haven't even been able to awaken the black mage's spirit, and a non-regular, an outsider to the tower's world, did it with such ease. Not to mention managed to accomplish a feat that was for 420 entries. So yeah, guys, again, Tower of God episode 1, very interesting, and we'll see what happens from here. Keep on rocking.